What's up, you beautiful bastards? Ready to dive into some serious Civ 5 shit?
Let's do it.
We're going way past those Gandhi nuke memes you see everywhere.
Yeah.
Getting into the nuts and bolts.
And nitty-gritty.
Why this game is so goddamn addictive.
And why it's more than just a game.
You want to know why squares went extinct?
Why those goddamn hexagons took over.
Or why kissing ass with city-states
is actually a brain-dead move.
We got you covered. Our weapon of choice.
The Wikipedia article on Civ 5, baby.
We're dissecting the mechanics like a goddamn frog in science class.
I think what's fascinating is how Civ 5 manages to be this hardcore strategy game.
Yeah.
While also streamlining a lot of the bullshit from earlier versions.
All right, let's cut the crap and talk about those hexagons. What sadist decided to get rid of squares? I miss stacking my army on one tile like a goddamn Jenga tower.
Ah, the stack of doom.
Yes.
A classic, but ultimately a blunt instrument.
Yeah.
Hexagons force you to think differently. Unit placement, flanking, maneuvering, suddenly battles become chess matches.
Oh, interesting. Instead of mosh pits, it's not just about brute force anymore. You need to use your goddamn brain.
So you're saying I can't just steamroll everyone with a giant army?
Well, domination is still an option.
Okay.
But it's not a mindless Zerg rush anymore.
Okay.
In fact, Civ 5 actually simplified domination victory. You only need to control original capitals, not every single city.
Wait, what? So I can just beeline for Gandhi's capital, kick his ass, and call it a day? That seems kind of anticlimactic.
It does change the early game drastically. You can't just ignore your capital's defenses and hope to steamroll everyone later.
So defending your own shit becomes more important.
Absolutely.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
But hold on, doesn't that make those peaceful victory types more appealing?
Absolutely. Civ 5 offers a diverse menu of victory conditions.
Yeah.
Science, culture, diplomacy.
Oh, nice.
Even a goddamn score victory if you're into that sort of thing.
Oh, God.
And let's not forget the classic space race.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
They really wanted to give you options beyond just conquering everyone.
Okay, I'm listening. But let's be real. Culture victories. Those always seem like snooze fest to me.
But they revamped the whole system in Civ 5. Remember those clunky civics from Civ 4?
Oh, yeah.
They're gone. Now you have social policies, which are basically customizable skill trees for your civilization.
Okay.
They affect everything from your economy to your military to your goddamn happiness levels.
Hold up. Are you saying I can actually have fun with culture? I always thought it was just a way to avoid getting my ass kicked while I built up a giant army.
Well, a strong culture can definitely protect you from warmongering assholes.
Right.
But it's also a powerful tool for shaping your civilization's destiny.
Yeah.
It's about more than just surviving. It's about thriving.
All right. You've piqued my interest. But let's not forget about those great people. Can't I just use them all to spam golden ages and laugh at my enemies as they wallow in mediocrity?
Golden ages are tempting, no doubt. But great people offer a wider range of tactical options in Civ 5.
Okay.
You got your great scientists, your great artists, your great generals.
Yep. Each with unique abilities that can completely change the game. And the real beauty is how they synergize with your civilization's specific bonuses.
Hold on. Back up a second. You're telling me there's more to these guys than just stat boosts. Give me an example, something juicy.
Think about the Mongolian Khans.
Oh, okay.
They're basically great generals on steroids with insane movement speed. They can cut through enemy lines like a hot knife through butter.
Wow.
If you're playing as the Mongols, these guys are your goddamn bread and butter for rapid conquests.
Really?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
It's all about leveraging those unique advantages. And, speaking of unique advantages, let's talk about another element that's been completely revamped. City-states.
Okay, yeah, those little shits.
Yeah.
Back in the day, I just bribed them with gold and called it a day. Is that still the best strategy?
Throwing money at them might get you a temporary alliance, but you're missing out on the bigger picture.
Oh, okay.
City-states are more specialized in Civ 5.
You got your maritime city-states, your cultural city-states, your militaristic city-states.
Right.
And with the Gods and Kings expansion, you even get mercantile and religious city-states.
Oh, wow.
Each one offers unique bonuses that can be crucial for different victory paths.
Hold on. You're saying I actually need to think about which city-states to befriend. Like there's an actual strategy involved.
Think of it like building a network, but instead of LinkedIn connections, it's a web of alliances and bonuses that can help you achieve your goals.
Okay.
Going for a domination victory.
Yeah.
Befriend those militaristic city-states for extra troops and combat bonuses. Trying to win a cultural victory. Those cultural city-states will be your best buddies.
Damn, that's way more interesting than just throwing gold around like a drunken sultan. But let's be real. What's the biggest fuck you move you can pull off in Civ 5? I want to make my opponents rage, quit so hard they throw their keyboards out the window.
Well, that depends on your definition of fuck you. Do you want a devastating military tactic, a cunning diplomatic maneuver, or maybe a cultural takeover that leaves your enemies awestruck and humiliated?
All of the above, baby. Give me the ultimate power move, the one that makes their blood boil and their tears flow.
All right, here's a classic. Exploiting city-state alliances.
Oh.
Imagine you've befriended a powerful, militaristic city-state, all right? Your opponent is also buddy-buddy with them, completely oblivious to your nefarious plans. Then, bam, you declare war and conquer that city-state before they can even blink.
Holy shit, that's cold-blooded. I can already picture their face contorted in a mixture of rage and despair. It's beautiful.
It's a brutal move, no doubt. But remember, diplomacy is a double-edged sword.
Right.
Betray too many allies and you'll become the asshole everyone wants to take down.
Right. Gotta play it smart.
Yeah.
Be a sneaky bastard, not a reckless asshole. Speaking of sneaky bastards, what about espionage? Can I still send my little spies to fuck with my enemies?
Oh, absolutely. Espionage makes a glorious comeback in the Gods and Kings expansion.
Nice.
You can train spies to infiltrate enemy cities, steal their precious technologies, rig their goddamn elections, even sabotage their infrastructure.
Oh, wow.
It's a whole new level of dirty tricks.
Damn, that sounds like my kind of party. Can I assassinate other leaders and watch their empires crumble?
While direct assassination isn't on the menu, you can certainly make their lives a living hell.
Yeah.
Disrupt their production, cripple their economy, turn their own citizens against them. It's a slow burn, but it can be incredibly effective.
Ooh, I like it. Psychological warfare, turning their empire into a paranoid, dysfunctional mess. Way more satisfying than just nuking the shit out of them.
It's a more subtle approach, but no less devastating in the long run. And speaking of subtle approaches, let's not forget about the impact of religion.
Religion? Come on, man. That's Sunday school bullshit. I'm here to conquer, not preach.
But in Civ 5, religion is anything but boring. It's a powerful tool for influencing culture, spreading your ideology, and even inciting conflict. You can use it to convert enemy citizens, weaken their empire from within, and ultimately bend them to your will.
Hold on. You're saying I can start a holy war in this game? That's pretty fucked up.
It's not a holy war in the traditional sense, but you can definitely use religion to your advantage in conflicts. Imagine spreading your faith to an enemy city, converting their citizens, and watching their production plummet as they struggle to maintain order. It's a passive-aggressive fuck you move that can cripple their war effort.
Damn, religion as a weapon of mass destruction? That's next level shit. Talk about adding insult to injury.
It's all about understanding the interplay of systems in Civ 5 and how to manipulate them to your advantage.
Okay, this is blowing my mind. Civ 5 is like a giant sandbox of manipulation and mayhem. But let's not forget about those iconic wonders. Are they still just giant dick-measuring contests?
While bragging rights are definitely part of the appeal, wonders play a much more strategic role in Civ 5. They provide unique bonuses that can significantly impact your civilization's development and even influence your victory path.
Give me an example, something that makes me want to build a giant monument to my own ego.
Take the Great Library, for instance. It grants you a free technology from every other civilization you've met, giving you a massive technological advantage early in the game.
Damn, that's a hell of a head start. So it's not just about having the biggest and shiniest wonder. You actually have to think about which ones will give you the biggest edge.
Exactly. It's another layer of strategic depth that makes Civ 5 so damn engaging.
All right. I'm starting to see the light. This game is more than just conquering the world. It's about outsmarting your opponents, playing the system like a fiddle, and building a civilization that's so badass it makes everyone else look like a bunch of amateurs.
It's a game that rewards careful planning, strategic thinking, and a healthy dose of ruthlessness.
So basically, it's like real life, but with more barbarians and less paperwork.
In a sense, yes. It's a microcosm of human history with all its triumphs and follies. But let's not forget the heart of it all, combat.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's talk about kicking ass and taking names. I hear they really fucked with the combat system in Civ 5. No more stack of doom tactics. What the hell am I supposed to do now?
They shifted the focus from overwhelming numbers to individual unit value.
Yeah.
Your units gain experience, earn promotions, and become more specialized. Every battle feels more tactical, more meaningful.
So losing a unit isn't the end of the world anymore. I can actually invest in them, make them into elite badasses.
Precisely. It adds a whole new layer of complexity and attachment to your units. And even if you lose a battle, it doesn't always mean death. They might retreat and live to fight another day.
Okay, I gotta admit, this is starting to sound kind of fun. No more mindless Zerg rushes. Maybe I can finally use my brain for something other than figuring out how to get drunk on a Tuesday afternoon.
It encourages a more nuanced approach to warfare. Each unit becomes a valuable asset, not just another body to throw at the enemy.
So we've gone from stacking units like a goddamn hoarder to carefully nurturing each one like a prized bonsai tree. Who knew war could be so, zen?
Well, there's a certain artistry to it in Civ 5.
Yeah.
It's about knowing your unit's strengths, exploiting your enemy's weaknesses, and making every move count.
All right, you beautiful bastards. I think our brains are officially fried from all this Civ 5 talk.
Mine too.
Time to wrap up this deep dive into the world of turn-based domination.
It's been a fascinating exploration of a game that truly captures the complexity of building and managing a civilization.
Fascinating is one word for it. Mind-blowing is another. Who knew there was so much depth to a game about moving little dudes around a map and conquering your neighbors?
It's a testament to the enduring appeal of the Civilization series.
Yeah.
It's a game that constantly challenges you to think strategically, adapt to ever-changing circumstances, and ultimately leave your mark on the world.
Or just nuke Gandhi into oblivion. That's always an option, right?
Technically, yes.
Yeah.
But I encourage you to explore the other paths to victory. Okay.
The ones that require more than just brute force.
Okay.
You might be surprised at the satisfaction you find in achieving a cultural victory or forging a diplomatic alliance that spans the globe.
All right. I'll try to be a bit more civilized in my next conquest. No promises. So, to all you aspiring emperors and empresses out there, go forth and conquer, or be a culture vulture, or launch a rocket into space, or whatever the hell floats your boat. Civ 5 gives you the tools. The rest is up to you.
And as you embark on your journey to domination, I leave you with this thought-provoking question.
Hit me.
Does Civilization V's streamlining enhance or detract from the series' core appeal? Does simplifying certain aspects make it a more accessible and enjoyable experience? Or does it sacrifice some of the depth and complexity that longtime fans crave?
Damn, that's a deep one. Guess you'll just have to fire up Civ 5 and decide for yourself. And if you get pissed off and just want to nuke someone, we won't judge. We've all been there.
Indeed. After all, it wouldn't be civilization without a little bit of chaos. Word. All right, that's it for this episode of The Deep Dive. Remember, folks, we keep it real here. Expect some swearing, some dark humor, and maybe even a few questionable opinions. It's all part of the fun.
Until next time, keep those brains engaged and those empires expanding.
Peace out, you beautiful bastards.